Parent VIP pages. Again, who has a parent VIP page? Okay. I'd like to sit down with the people that don't and ask you why, but we'll save that for later. We have a VIP page for our prospective parents, basically giving them general information about majors and the school and things like that. And then when their student gets admitted, they get thrown into what we call our conversion plan, where we convert them from being admitted to enrolled. And during that conversion plan, we need to reach out to parents. I know there's a lot of discussion and debate and helicopter parents and kids need to be on their own. Well, you know what? I'm over that. We're going to service the parents because we're finding that the family isn't being serviced because the child isn't either sharing the email with the parent or making sure that they're getting the information at all. So now with two-prong attack on our parent VIP page, we have everything we send to students. And I'll show you in a second. But we start with the letter, because we don't have the parent name and all of that. So we just send a letter to the parents of two freshmen. And we say, we've created, we have a VIP page for you. We'd like you to use it. And here's how you sign up for it. Here's the link to the interest page. But if you already have one, because some of them do already have one, all you have to do is email us and tell us that. And tell us who your kid is. And then we'll switch the code and connect. It's one little code that I've connected it to, and once they switch that code, the newly admitted VIP page shows up. So it's a slick little operation as well. It takes a few seconds. What do we gather? We gather the parent bio demo. We gather if they're Cal Poly alums. We don't know that off the bat. We want to know that. We want to know where their interests are. If they want to come to a certain place or talk to someone. I have comment sections out there. They can send their questions or they can give us accolades, whatever they want, And then we connect them to the student. I have a very innovative little guy who is a master at Excel. And so all I do is export, when a parent signs up for a parent VIP page, we export their bio demo information. And by the way, we've asked the parent to identify their student, so that information is in there as well. We take the admitted file, and my guy runs a little programming that matches them together. Very slick, takes minutes. Instead of, in the old days, we would sit there and we would go line by line and we would look in the system and make sure and all of that. But just using Excel, we connect them together. So it looks just like our other VIP pages, and the sections that we have on it, I've kind of named them differently. I've kind of gotten a little crazy with the names, but this is called CP Connect. It's basically just like a notes area. Don't miss this, don't forget this, be on the lookout for this type of thing. Dates are a big deal. A lot happens because we admit them, a good 6 to 9 months before they actually start school. So a lot of things happen in between. So we want to put out there. The view book, I'll show you that in a second. University links. We have a parent program. Our parent program sends a newsletter out and connects them to the Alumni Association. Then we have, of course, the timeline that is also available for our students. And here you see general messages. Basically, they're all the messages that we would send out to a student. And for those of you that aren't aware of our conversion plan, some people out there may be, but our conversion plan basically touches admitted students 40 to 50 different times from everyone on campus, from the president down to the department, down to student clubs and organizations, everything. My office coordinates all that communication. We'll either build it for people but we definitely send out everything. So that's a lot of information going out. There's a lot going on. And so that also necessitated another platform for parents, and that's what we're really talking about here. Some general housekeeping stuff too. I call them dispatches. With their general housekeeping, our students are on the U portal. Admissions through me actually controls part of our U portal for a good 12 months out of the cycle, 9 to 12 months out of the cycle. So I actually, our U portal pulls in web pages from our web server. So it's very important that students and parents know that process, because that's how they're going to go out and check their admission status, check their to-do lists, and things like that, because we're a PeopleSoft pusher. Do you like that, Jim? PeopleSoft pusher? And then we also give them the ability to register for tours on their VIP page as well, just like everyone else. So, any quick questions about this? Yes? Okay, she's asking if a parent and a student have a VIP page, do they have two separate records, or do they have one? They have two separate records. How do I keep them from coming up in their suspect duplicate check? I advise them not to use the same email, but part of our whole PeopleSoft uPortal world is that we assign students, when they're applicants, we bring them into PeopleSoft and we assign them a username that looks like a Cal Poly email, and it redirects to what we use, an EDA, an email delivery address. So if they give us Yahoo, we're going to assign them anunes@calpoly.edu, and when I send a message through Connect, I'm sending it to the Cal Poly username, but it's redirecting to their Yahoo account. So that saves me. Yeah. Anyone else? Real quick? Yes, sir. I am able to do that, but I don't. I don't, because then you get into trouble with non-minors. You get into trouble with, you start to get people looking at you for FERPA violation and all that, and so it's more like, and I actually have a statement on the VIP page that says, by you accessing this page, it does not imply or concede any admission status. This is just a platform for information. Yeah, got to be very careful. I'm very careful about that. So, oh wait, one last question, and we'll move on to the other stuff. Yeah. Yes. The students know if we're sending stuff to their parents. Yes. By the letter going to the family home. We also reference it throughout that conversion flow. We also reference it if the student's parents haven't signed up. Yeah. And we also, to people who have signed up, I'll add a line that says, we look forward to seeing you come into our open house. By the way, make sure your parents are looking at their parent VIP page. That type of thing. Repeat, repetition, repetition, repetition.